around another 10 minutes to go before we expect to be seeing any passengers.
Thank you.
No problem.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi Captain, just a quick update to let you know that we started loading.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Sorry for the delay. Trying to get some things set up and things weren't working right. And just trying out some new things here. See if it's, I don't know if it's actually working. I don't see it on there. Maybe on YouTube? I know I'm... Oh, maybe I have to turn it on. Nope. Alright, whatever. Alright, welcome in. Welcome in. A little bit of rough start here. Not a big deal. This is World Tour Flight 285. The stream is doing poorly on YouTube. I don't know why. Hopefully Twitch is working a little bit better. World Tour Flight 285. We're flying from Hanoi, Vietnam, over to Bangkok, Thailand. We're on Thai Smile in the Airbus A320neo with the FlyByWire A20N mod. Flight 561 for Thai Smile today. Let's get inside and get things set up. There's our co-pilot today.
All stations, we're about to start boarding.
Make sure I got the right screens and everything that I need. We're running a little bit behind schedule, I'd say. Alright, let's do our master check, our safety check. Engine master 1 and 2 off, ignition normal, weather radar off, landing gear down, wipers off. Alright, let's let the co-pilot start their thing. She did do that. She did do the APU fire test. Cool. Alright, I'm going to do my overhead check, crew supply, ground control on, CBR test. Barely hear it. I have 1, 3, 2. Down here, strobe auto. Nav logo light is already on.
I'm out for the walk around.
Alright, she's going out for the walk around. She's got the APU bleed going. Belt signs auto, emergency lights armed. Cabin pressure panel, no white lights. Air conditioning panel set, no white lights. No white lights on here. Battery 1 and 2 off, and then back on. And we're coming down here, checking the electrics. It should be below 60 amps and falling. Fuel pumps, we got the pump on for the APU, otherwise off. Engine 1 test, engine 2 test. And no white lights over here. Go a little bit further up, audio switching is normal. And our maintenance panel has no green lights. Down a little bit further, making sure our radio management panels are on. So you turn them off, turn them on. We want those cell lights off, and the nav light should be off. Double check that because I did hit it over here. We want that off. Okay. We're going to start fueling, and we'll start getting our We have 151 passengers. We'll start that up right
Ground to
now.
cockpit. Go ahead. Hi there, we're now refueling the aircraft and we'll let you know once it's completed. Roger.
Boarding requested.
Boarding should start. We should start seeing passengers come on. Eventually.
I'm back.
You
No
wanna
issues
board
on the walk
crew?
around.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, into the MCDU. We got the LEAP 1A26 engines. I'm going to set that up in my calculator. Alright. And I'm going to get the ATC clearance for us.
Noibai clearance, Thai Smile 56130, request clearance to Suvarnabhumi with information X-ray.
Thai Smile 561, clear to Suvarnabhumi via Mach 1 Bravo, departure runway 11 right, initial climb flight level 170, then as filed, squawk 6556.
Cleared to Suvarnabhumi via Mach 1 Bravo, departure runway 11 right, initial climb flight level 170, then as filed, squawk 6556, Thai Smile 561.
Thai Smile 561, read back correct, when ready, contact Noibai ground 121.9.
121.9, Thai Smile
Hi,
561.
security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I could turn that part off of FS2 crew because we got other self-loading cargo talking, we got other things handling that kind of crew stuff. Alright, 6556 for our squawk, initial climb, flight level 170.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi Captain, just to let you know that the aircraft is now fueled as requested. Roger.
Alright, we're moving along nicely right now. Passengers getting on board. That there. This over. We just want to double check the box here. So, Victor Victor November Bravo, Victor Tango Bravo Sierra, Victor Tango Bravo uniform, which is Utapao International Airport. Flight level 380, cost index 18. See our air time's gonna be 1 hour and 35 minutes. And there's our flight plan. So let's just double check that. Mach 1 Bravo to Mike Charlie. There's Mike Charlie at the discontinuity. Clear that out. There, please. And then we're on Romeo 474, Mike 648 to Uniform Delta November, Yankee 1 to Ublad, and then into Victor Tango Bravo Sierra. We're going to be doing the East 3 Delta, at least that's the plan. We'll put it in as we get closer. Actually, we'll put it in right now and then we'll change it if we need to. So we're going to go ILS, runway 1 right Zulu, East 3 Delta, Rissy, and Ublad. Insert. init page, or not init page, init page 2. Alright, we'll double check that. Zero fuel weight, yeah, it's still loading. We're gonna go put it manually. 33.17, so 33.2. Planning 6.1 on board. Average wind component is -5. It means we have a headwind of 5 knots. And on to our performance page. And we got the performance calculator right here that I like to use. Things are cut off. I need just to fix that because I notice every time I do this, things are cut off and I don't like it. Where's that coming from? That's a whole separate thing. Alright, there we go. Now you can see the whole calculator. And we're doing runway 11 right. Calculate. And we'll start punching that in. 67 for flex takeoff, flaps 1. And generally we just go up 0.1 for the trim. And that'll actually let us put our V-speeds in from the plane. I like to go with the V-speeds from the calculator. That's what we're going to do. 153. Transition altitude. $9,000 feet. Perfect. Thrust reduction at 1100. Alright, and we are set up in the computer. Alright, oxygen mask. I'm not sure if there's a place to do the test. Got our brightnesses on our screens the way or at least the way I want them. Loudspeaker set, PFD, displaying data, check that. Just zoom out a little bit. We have the right pressure. Flare shield lights, altimeter set, flight director buttons on, LS buttons off, EFAS modes as required, speed, heading, initial altitude, standby instrument checked. Audio control panel checked, weather radar off, predicted wind shear off, gain and tilt set, and mode as required. Switching knobs all 4 normal. Status page checked normal. Pressure page. Landing elevation at the our landing airport. Cockpit door locked. Thrust levers idle. Engine 1 and 2 master switches off. Engine mode selector normal. Parking brake on. Gravity gear extension check stowed. ATC mode selector auto 1. Altitude reporting on. Tara off. Check the box.
Okay.
and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead
You still have
compartments.
time to do the welcome
If you need
announcement.
assistance,
That
contact
should pass
the
some of
flight
the time.
attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you.
Do that. We'll turn off the flight attendant that comes with FS to crew, because we got it with self-loading cargo. Alright, we're just waiting for the load sheet with self-loading cargo. We'll do our takeoff briefing. Of course, this is not how they actually do a takeoff briefing. They do more like when we're gonna abort, takeoff, and all that. But just kind of going over the charts and where we're going and all that. So here we are. We're gonna be pushing back to the left, actually. Have our tail to the left, so that we're facing to the west. Taxi out Victor to Victor 1, Sierra 1, runway 11 right. On our departure, we're going to go out 108 degrees out to November Bravo 110, be above flight level 4,300 feet, then up to 7,000 feet, then above flight level 130, then above flight level 160, and then we'll get to the Mok Chow DOR and on our route. And no other speed limits besides 250
Hey guys,
knots
are we
under
clear to
10,000.
close?
Alright, oops. Our power's already off. And let's remove it. Close the doors. Before start checklist, down to the line.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and... no, sorry. On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
6080 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Barrel
Ground to
rack.
cockpit.
1021 set.
Go ahead.
0, 2, 1. Set. Down to the line.
Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We're waiting for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you to begin pushback. Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, we've received the load sheet from ground. There's the passenger count, the crew count, and the total souls count. Plus yourselves, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
All right. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can. All stations.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Alright, fuel pumps on.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
miss something with our pushback? There we go. Facing west. There we go.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2.
Check.
Starting engine 1.
Check.
You can see we got generator 2 going. We get generator 1, we'll turn off the APU. So we backed out right in front of this Vietnam Airlines. People behind us. A couple Vietnam. The only problem with when it gets foggy is that the windows and stuff on terminals get a little wonky.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, she's setting the flaps, ground spoilers, and the trim. I've got the APU bleed and the master switch.
Unlocking gear.
And anti-ice. We're not going to need it. After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
Tow truck
Set.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Set and checked.
Rudder trim.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Hello, thank you. Yeah, we'll just dump you up there. Hello, yeah, I hope I have a successful flight. Hopefully the stream is coming through all right. Again, if it isn't, it'll be up on replay. Always record these. Get them up there for the replay so you guys can watch them and not all janky and everything. Alright, taxi clearance.
Noibai ground, Thai Smile 561, request taxi.
Thai Smile 561, taxi to holding point 111 right via Echo Whiskey, Sierra 7 Alpha, Sierra 7.
Taxi to holding point runway 11 right
Hello.
via Echo
Hi,
Whiskey,
Captain.
Sierra
Just to
7
let you know
Alpha,
that the
Sierra
cabin
7,
is
Thai
just
Smile
take off.
561.
Thanks a lot.
Just let me know when you're ready to go and I'll get the crew seated.
We're almost ready actually, so you can take your seats now.
No problem.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
All right, here we go.
Noibai ground, Vietjet Airport 904, runway vacated with Sierra 4.
I've never seen that. Error.
Vietjet Airport 904, taxi to 29 via
Error.
Sierra 4,
Access
Echo
to the
Whiskey.
content server currently unavailable. So that sounds like a
Taxi to
internet
29
connection issue, I would
Sierra
guess.
4, Echo Whiskey, Vietjet Airport
You're
904.
just not able to connect to the Microsoft.
Vietnam Airlines 786,
servers.
heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi,
That
Vietnam
sounds like an
Airlines
internet
786, heavy.
connectivity issue. Hopefully you can clear that up. 'Cause, no, I can't remember. I probably have had that. Every once in a while you'll get an issue like that. Very weird to have a cargo Lux parked at the international terminal like that, considering it's a cargo plane. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Check. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Check. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. V1. VR. V2. Flex temp.
Set and checked.
V1. 1. 4. 7. VR. 1. 4. 8. V2. 1. 5. 3. Flex temp. 6. 7. Degrees. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Take off no blue.
Down to the line.
Okay, this is kind of weird how we got a plane just sitting here. Oh, we'll just taxi right there. Not sure what that Korean Air is doing. Amazing how finicky finicky FS HUD ATC is. Like, we're clearly at the hold point, and it's just, and even the RAAS system is telling us that. I'd like to do my takeoff request, but it's not giving me the option. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be somewhere else. Really? Okay. Are you really not gonna... What the heck? Amazing how it just does not recognize. Like, we're across the line and everything. Alright, well, we're just gonna go like that. We got it. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, ready for departure. Cleared for departure.
Are you messing with lights?
Approach path clear of traffic.
Below the line.
Take off runway.
1-1 confirmed.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Thai Smile 561, contact Noibai Tower 118.4.
118.4, Thai Smile 561.
Well, now they want me to talk to the tower.
Noibai Tower, Thai Smile 561, runway 11 right, ready for departure.
Thai Smile 561, hold position.
Hold position, Thai Smile 561.
Hold position. I'm on the runway. I don't know where those other planes went. Okay, ATC is starting to frustrate me. Hold position. Right. For what? No other planes. Alright, we're gonna go like we're cleared because we're on the runway. ATC's being goofy.
Thai Smile 561, line up runway 11 right.
Well, see, I would have done all that. I would have held if I was behind the hold line, but it's like I'm on the runway already. We're on the runway. So weird. It wants me to probably be way up there to take off. So it's like it should just override. All right, so we're gonna take off. We got our clearance. Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Check. Thrust set.
Thai Smile 561,
100 knots.
variable at 1 knot, runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 11 right, cleared for takeoff, Thai Smile 561.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Thai Smile
Packs are on.
561, contact Noibai approach 125.1.
125.1, Thai Smile 561. Noibai approach, Thai Smile 561, Mhz 1 Bravo, departure at 2,500, climbing flight level 170.
Vietnam Airlines 618, turn left heading 275, clear
Flap 0.
ALS Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 29
Speed check.
right, report established on localizer.
Left heading 275, cleared ALS Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 29 right, report established on localizer, Vietnam Airlines 618.
Cabin crew, you're free to resume duty.
Vietnam Airlines 190,
Flap 0.
established on localizer.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 170.
Continue climb flight level 170, Thai Smile 561.
VH to 426, continue descent 2500. Continue descent 2500, VH to 426.
Autopilot 1 on.
Vietnam Airlines 190, contact Noibai Tower 118.4.
118.4, Vietnam Airlines 190. Vietnam Airlines 618, established on localizer.
Vietnam Airlines 618, contact Noibai Tower 118.4.
118.4, Vietnam Airlines 618.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Below the line.
VH to 426, turn right heading 215,
Standard
clear
set.
ALS Zulu, approach
Standard
at
set. After
2000,
takeoff,
runway
climb
29
checklist
right,
complete.
report established on localizer. Right heading 215, clear ALS Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 29 right, report established on localizer, VH to 426. Thai Smile 561, contact Hanoi Center 125.9.
125.9, Thai Smile 561.
VH to 998, continue descent to
Hanoi Center, Thai Smile 561, Mhz 1 Bravo, departure at flight level 110, climbing flight level 170.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 380.
Continue climb flight level 380, Thai Smile 561.
So we're flying right over Hanoi right now.
FedEx 6002 Heavy, cleared Mike Charlie 1 Charlie, Mach 1 Quebec, arrival. Cleared Mike Charlie 1 Charlie, Mach 1 Quebec, arrival, FedEx 6002 Heavy.
Hanoi Center, Mascot 318, Heavy, Hawk 2 Bravo, departure, at flight level of 60, climbing at flight level of 70.
Mascot 318 Heavy, radar contact, continue climb flight level 330.
Continue climb flight level 330, Mascot 318, Heavy.
FedEx 6002 Heavy, contact Noibai approach 125.1. 125.1, FedEx 6002 Heavy. Small 561, contact Pyongyang Center 128.3.
128.3, Thai Smile 561. Vientiane Center, Thai Smile 561, inbound Labos, at flight level 340, climbing flight level 380.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, continue climb flight level 380.
Continue climb flight level 380, Thai Smile 561.
Thai Smile 561, contact Hanoi Center, 125.9.
125.9, Thai Smile 561. Hanoi Center, Thai Smile 561, inbound Labos, at flight level 350, climbing flight level 380.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, continue climb flight level 380.
Continue climb flight level 380, Thai Smile 561.
Thai Smile 561, contact Vientiane Center, 128.3.
128.3, Thai Smile 561. Vientiane Center, Thai Smile 561, inbound North, at flight level 360, climbing flight level 380.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, continue climb flight level 380.
Continue climb flight level 380, Thai Smile 561.
To go.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We've reached our cruise level and are currently flying at an altitude of 38,000 feet. We're expecting to arrive on time as planned. Progress is going very well. You'll hear from me again once we're about to start our descent. Thank you.
Vientiane Center, Type 565, heavy, inbound Lima Alpha Victor Oscar Sierra at flight level 310, climb at flight level 330. Type 565, heavy, radar contact, continue climb flight level 330. Continue climb flight level 330, Type 565, heavy.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. I just wanted to come by and ask if everything was going okay.
Thanks for asking. Everything is going great.
Give me a call if you need anything else.
Thai Smile 561. Contact Bangkok Center 132.1. 132.1. Thai Smile 561. Bangkok Center, Thai Smile 561, inbound Bok New at flight level 380.
Thai Smile 561, radar contact, maintain flight level 380.
Maintain flight level 380, Thai Smile 561.
Now 446, contact Vientiane Center 128.3. 128.3, now 446. Thai Small 561, proceed direct level odd.
Proceed direct Devlog, Thai Small 561.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We'll be starting our descent in approximately 15 minutes. The
Hello, Sai. Welcome in. From India. Yeah, we're headed to... Where are we headed to? I'm from the U.S., from the United States. Yeah, we're headed to India. Let's see. Next flight, we're flying up to Dhaka, Bangladesh. And that'll be tomorrow morning. I'm not sure when we'll do the next flight after that. That'll be over to Paro. I'm going to actually have to probably practice that one. Just do like a run through. And then from Paro, we're going to be flying down to Delhi. Indira Gandhi International Airport. So we'll be into India. And we're actually going to go, then we're going to go out to Kathmandu, then back to Mumbai, then to Colombo, Sri Lanka, then to Maldives, back to Cochin, then back out to Sri Lanka, and then to Pakistan. So we're going to fly into India 3 times. Yep, I did it once in X-Plane when I did my world tour in X-Plane and wasn't 100% successful. Did most of the approach fine, but then right at the end kind of overshot the last turn and so was fighting to get back, and in reality would have done like a go around probably. Why does she have an old plan? Okay. Like, why is she got her screen is so different? That's really cool though that the first officer now, the animated first officer will like go to different screens from time to time. There's a few Chinese airports, and there's one I downloaded like way out west in China, and I tried one time to take off from there, and the plane just wouldn't work because it was like, it's up there, yeah, 10,000, 11,000 feet. It's pretty high up, you know, but on a very long runway. I think, 15, 20,000 feet. It's pretty crazy. You have control.
I have control.
All right, so we're gonna get in here and Get our approach and everything set up.
Hello, Captain.
I'll call you back in a sec. Sorry.
No problem.
Thai Smile 561, expect Abla East Green Delta, arrival, ILS, Zulu, approach, 101 left, report when ready for descent.
Expect U-Blog East 3 Delta, arrival, ILS, Zulu, approach, runway 01 left, report when ready for descent, Thai Smile 561. Thai Smile 561, ready for descent.
Thai Smile 561, descend flight level 160.
Descend flight level 160, Thai Smile 561.
We are about to serve our breakfast and lunch menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position. Clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed, we've begun our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now, as they will be closed during the approach. For now though, I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Oh, just kick me in the head. I did the whole briefing and did everything with no microphone on. Of course, I turn it off for a split second and I forget to turn it back on. Well, I'll kind of run through it really quick again, what we're looking at. At least here, you can see we got the landing system frequency, India Sierra Whiskey Sierra 109.1, course 15. That is on our chart right there. It automatically populates. We're going to capture glide slope at 2,000 feet, Bravo Sierra 488. ET is the estimated time en route, I think, is what the E stands for. I'm not exactly sure what ET versus ETA is. Let me take a look. ET versus ETA. Let's see what it says. One of the differences between ETA, and ET. I don't need ET. Right, in aviation, ETA stands for estimated time of arrival to the final destination, while ETE stands for estimated time en route between waypoints / finish. ETA is the estimated time of arrival at the ending checkpoint of each leg, while ETE is the estimated time remaining at the current pace and speed. Oh, okay. I need to check what I need to do. What I need to do is I need to check and see if, I can't remember if my overlay has ETA available, because this ET will change, because right now it's estimated 14 minutes based on our current speed. Now as we slow down, that ET will adjust, so not 100 totally exact. I also think estimated time of arrival is going to show you the, like the actual time. So they'll say, hey, we're going to arrive at, for example, down here, we do have the ETAs. We're going to arrive at 05:14 at Enka. Whereas what I have up there is how long before we get to Enka, which is going to be 21 minutes, possibly, and they'll kind of adjust. So I think that's why I have ETE up there, so I can see the time remaining versus the exact time we're going to arrive, because that doesn't really mean anything, especially if I'm not using real time, which I'm not right now. So if it said we're going to arrive at 5:30, that wouldn't mean anything to you, because it doesn't mean anything to me either, because 9:10 here, the in-game clock, it's 4:53, so not just a different time zone or anything, but just not live time. No, I don't listen to Andrew Tate. I've seen a few of his things, and it's like, no thank you. But then again, I kind of don't really listen too much anymore.
Thai Smile 561, cleared Abla East 3 Delta, arrival.
Cabin crew,
Cleared
prepare for
Abla East
arrival.
3 Delta, arrival. Thai Smile 561.
Alright, so that was the co-pilot letting the cabin crew get ready for arrival. Favorite aircrafts? Well, to fly here in the sim, I mean, the ones, I don't know what to consider my favorite. The ones I fly, I've flown the most, probably the Boeing 737, 800, and this one, the Airbus A320 Neo. I enjoy flying, I also enjoy flying the CRJ 700. And I haven't flown it enough that it's like second nature yet, but like the ATR 76 that Azobo dropped like a couple months ago, I really enjoyed. It's a completely different plane. Really any plane that is like fully, like the more systems that are modeled on it, the more buttons I have to switch on and do, more realistic it is. That's my favorite. As far, it's like probably for flying flights, it's a toss-up right now. I would say the Airbus is probably my favorite if I'm just like really want to get into a flight quick. I mean, I can just go through the flows. Everything's very, setting up a flight plan is really quick because it's got the SimBrief integration. I haven't figured out how to do that in the PMG Boeing plane, but yeah, I kind of like these mid-sized planes.
Thai Smile 561, contact Bangkok Center.
I do enjoy the CRJ as well.
Altimeter setting.
120.5, Thai Smile 561.
UPS 145,
It's going to complain about the altimeter, so we're just going to go down a little
Bangkok Center,
pressure.
Thai Smile 561, at flight level 160.
Because another problem is the ATC doesn't always recognize the different transition
Thai Smile
altitude either.
561, radar
And
contact,
so
maintain flight level 160.
they'll tell you to just, hey, maintain that you're keep descending.
Maintain
It's like, I'm
flight
already
level
at that
160,
flight
Thai
level,
Smile
give me the next clearance.
561.
Alright, so they're gonna keep us here at east. It's supposed to actually be above flight level. We actually went down too far. Why is it? Oh no, we're supposed to be below. We should be at a max of 280, technically. Where'd your strengths go? Well, for right now, so we got the orange dot here under, I think, lat, and that's going to be, you're using the LNAV. So you have VNAV and LNAV in most of these bigger planes, and that's all based on your flight plan. Now, of course, you can, like, the one that I usually override will be the VNAV, and I'll usually stay on the LNAV for sure. Now, I could, if I push this button, I believe I push it in, and then pull out, you're going to get, it's going to go by the nav. So everything's programmed into the FMS, where these waypoints are. If I were to push this button in, it would give me control, pick the heading I want to go on with the autopilot. And so that's how that works. So yeah, it's based on the waypoints. And the computer, the FMS, knows the heading it needs to achieve that waypoint. Right now, it's on heading 228, to get that to Dabia.
Thai Asia 302 routes. Continue descent flight level 180.
You can see our next
Continue
one
descent
there,
flight level
Bravo
180,
Sierra
Thai Asia 3028.
407, max speed of 250 knots, above 11,000 feet. But here you can see the VNAV, that's that green dot. It's actually saying we should be descending. We haven't gotten clearance. Hopefully we get clearance.
Bangkok Center, Naga 329 at flight level 180.
When I
Descending
pull the
flight
knob
level
out,
160.
I get the little dot. Now it's going by VNAV. If I go this way, it's just going to go
Naga
point as
329 radar
fast as it can.
contact. Continue descent flight level
I can go
160.
here, and then I could do the vertical
Continue
speed,
descent flight level 160.
or I could have it
Naga
managed by the flight
329.
computer, which is what I'm going to have it do. And so it's going to try to get me down to just above 11,000 while maintaining 280 knots right now.
Naga 329 contact.
Again, I'm not
Bangkok
sure why they
approach,
haven't given us clearance, and that's always the thing. When I'm flying these flights and I'm flying offline, I'll ignore the ATC sometimes with the flight levels because they'll really get me behind the plane. Where it's like I'm coming in and I'm 10,000 feet on my final approach, and now I can't land and I have to go around and waste time because they couldn't get their act together, give me the clearances. VATSIM's a different story because VATSIM is real people, and it's like, okay, either they made a mistake or there's a reason they're not clearing you down, and you know, you're just gonna have to go into a hold or something. But again, that's why if I'm doing VATSIM, I have to have a lot of time to do it. I can deal with go-arounds and holds and all that. Alright, coming up on Bangkok, it should be off
contact
on
Bangkok
our...
approach 133.4.
Kind of off on our right.
133.4.
Actually,
Thai
right
small
now it's
561.
kind of right in front of us. They'll be on our right side as we make our approach.
Bangkok approach. Thai small 561. East 3 Delta. Arrival at flight level 140. Climbing flight level 160.
Bangkok approach, Redcap 897, Raider 3 Alpha, departure at flight level 140, climbing flight level 180.
Bangkok approach, Thai Asia 3357, note 3 Alpha, departure at 3,100, climbing 8,000. Thai Smile 561, radar contact, descend flight level 110. Descend flight level 110, Thai Smile 561. Redcap 897, radar contact, continue climb flight level 180.
Continue climb flight level 180, Redcap 897.
Thai Asia 3357, radar contact, continue climb 8000, QNH 1015. Continue climb 8000, Thai Asia 3357. Thai 585, continue descent 3000. Continue descent 3000, Thai 585.
1,000 to go.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Contact Bangkok Center 120.5.
120.5, Redcap 897.
Thai Smile 561, continue descent 7000, QNH 1015. Continue descent 7000, Thai Smile 561.
You have control.
Thai Smile 047, turn right heading
coming up on the northern
355,
areas of
continue
Bangkok
descent
right now.
2000. Right heading 355, continue descent 2000, Thai Smile 047. 5410, heavy, continue descent 3000.
Continue descent 3000, Thai 410, heavy. Thai smile 047, turn right heading 340. Right heading 340, Thai smile 047. Bangkok Air 180, descend and maintain 9000, QNH 1014. Descend and maintain 9000, Bangkok Air 180. Bangkok Air 180, continue descent 7000, QNH 1014. Continue descent 7000, Bangkok Air 180. Thai smile 047, fly heading 340, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach, at 2000, runway 01 right, report established on localizer. Fly heading 340, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach, at 2000, runway 01 right, report established on localizer, Thai smile 047. Thai Asia 3357, continue climb flight level 130. Continue climb flight level 130, Thai Asia 3357.
Alright, so there's Don Muang International Airport on the north side of Bangkok. More domestic flights going in there. We got our max speed of 220 knots.
Mile 561, continue descent 3000. Continue descent
1,000 to
3000,
go.
Thai smile 561. Thai 585, turn right heading 300, continue descent 2000. Right heading 300, continue descent 2000, Thai 585. Thai Asia 3357, contact Bangkok Center 132.1. 132.1, Thai Asia 3357.
Approach checklist.
047, established on localizer.
Briefing.
Completed.
Thai smile
Confirmed.
047, continue
ECAM
approach.
status.
Check.
Continue approach, Thai smile
Seatbelts.
047.
Barrel ref.
1015 set.
1015 set. Minimum.
230 set.
Thai 585, turn right heading 335.
Set and checked.
Right heading 335, Thai
230
585.
set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist
Thai
complete.
smile 047, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower 118.2. 118.2, Thai smile 047. Thai Asia 3426, cleared elbows Naka 3 Alpha, arrival. Cleared elbows Naka 3 Alpha, arrival, Thai Asia 3426. Thai 410, heavy, turn right heading 300, continue descent 2000. Right heading 300, continue descent 2000, Thai 410, heavy. Bangkok approach, Thai Asia 3028, Saba 3 Alpha, arrival at flight level 120, descending 9000. 585, fly heading 330, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer. Fly heading 330, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer, top 585. Thai Asia 3028, radar contact, continue descent 9000, QNH 1014.
Continue descent 9000, Thai Asia 3028.
5410, heavy, fly heading 335.
Fly heading 335, Thai 410, heavy.
Bangkok Air 180, continue descent 3000.
Continue descent 3000, Bangkok Air 180.
Bangkok approach, Thai Asia 3357, no 3 Alpha, departure at flight level 130. Thai Asia 3357, radar contact, maintain flight level 130. Maintain flight level 130, Thai Asia 3357.
Bangkok approach, Thai Asia 3119, Sabre 3 Alpha, arrival at flight level 120, descending 9000.
Thai Asia 3119, radar contact, proceed direct Delta Uniform Golf India X-ray, continue descent 9000, QNH 1014.
Proceed direct Delta Uniform Golf India X-ray, continue descent 9000, Thai Asia 3119.
Thai Asia 3028, continue descent 2600.
Continue descent 2600, Thai Asia 3028.
5410, heavy, fly heading 330, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer.
Fly heading 330, cleared ILS,
1000 to
Zulu,
go.
approach at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer, Thai 410, heavy.
Top 585, established on localizer. 585, continue approach.
Flaps 1.
Continue approach, top
Speed check.
585.
Flaps 1.
585, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower, 118.2. 118.2, top 585. Thai Asia 3426, turn right heading 195, cleared ILS, Yankee, approach at 1600, runway 21 left, report established on localizer.
Right heading 195, cleared ILS, Yankee, approach at 1600, runway 21 left, report established on localizer, Thai Asia 3426.
Thai Smile 561, proceed direct Inca, then as filed. Proceed direct Inca, Thai Smile 561. Thai Asia 3119, continue descent 2600.
Flaps 2.
Continue descent 2600, Thai Asia 3119. Thai 410, heavy, established
down.
on
Flaps 2.
localizer.
Thai 410, heavy, continue approach.
Cabin crew,
Continue
seek for
approach,
landing
Thai
seat.
410, heavy.
Gear down.
Thai Smile 561, turn right heading 145, continue descent 2000. Right heading 145, continue descent 2000, Thai Smile 561. Thai 410, heavy, contact Suvarnabhumi Tower, 118.2.
118.2, Thai 410, heavy.
Thai Asia 3357, climb flight level 180. Climb flight level 180, Thai Asia 3357. High Smile 561, fly heading 015, cleared ILS, Zulu, approach at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer.
Flaps 3.
Fly heading 015, cleared ILS, Zulu,
Speed
approach
check.
at 2000, runway 01 left, report established on localizer. High Smile 561.
Flaps 3.
Thai Asia 3426, established on localizer.
Knock Air
Flaps
329,
full.
turn right heading 195, cleared
Speed
ILS,
check.
Yankee, approach at 1600, runway 21 left, report established on
Flaps full.
localizer.
Right heading 195, cleared ILS, Yankee, approach at 1600, runway 21 left, report established on
2500.
localizer, Knock Air 329.
Thai Asia 3426,
Radar altimeter
contact
alive.
Don Nguyen Tower, 118.1.
Traffic.
118.1, Thai Asia 3426.
Thai Asia 3357,
Are they
contact
taking off?
Bangkok
Oh.
Center,
They have us coming.
120.5.
Taking off. Yeah, I hate it when we got these missed because the airport
120.5, Thai Asia
cuts through
3357.
it too sharp.
Thai Asia 3206, continue descent 7000, cleared elbows, Naka 1 Bravo, arrival QNH 1014.
Landing checklist.
Continue descent 7000, cleared elbows, November Alpha Kilo Oscar Bravo, arrival, Thai Asia 3206. Knock Air 557, cleared Hotel Saga 3 Alpha, arrival.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Cleared Hotel Sierra Alpha
Auto
Bravo
thrust.
Alpha 3 Alpha, arrival, Knock Air
Set.
557.
And checked.
Auto brake.
Bangkok
Medium.
Air 180,
ECAM
turn
memo.
right heading
Landing no
300,
blue.
continue descent
Landing
2000.
checklist complete.
Right heading 300, continue descent 2000, Bangkok Air 180.
5410, heavy, climb 9,800.
Climb 9,800, Thai 410, heavy.
You can see the downtown
Fly
in the
Smile
distance.
561, established on localizer. 5410, heavy, expect ILS, Zulu, approach, runway 01 left.
Expect ILS, Zulu, approach, runway 01 left, Thai 410, heavy.
Bangkok approach, Korean S653, heavy, east 3 Delta, arrival at flight level 170, descending flight level 160. Thai Smile 561, contact
Secret.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, 118.2. 118.2, Thai Smile 561.
Approaching. 0.
Naga 329.
Left.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, Thai Smile 561, on final, 01 left.
Thai Smile 561, wind 001 degrees at 6 knots, clear to land 01 left.
Cleared to land, 01 left, Thai Smile 561.
Suvarnabhumi Tower, Air Busan 748, runway 19 at left, ready for departure.
100 above.
Air Busan 748, line up runway 19 at left. Line up runway 19 at left, Air Busan
Minimum.
748.
Continue.
Check.
$50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Air Busan 748,
5.
wind 001 degrees at 6 knots, runway 19 at left, cleared for takeoff.
Spoilers. The reverse engine
Runway
1 and
19 at
2.
left, cleared for takeoff. Air Busan
Decel.
748. Thai Smile 561,
70
wind
knots.
vacated contact ground 121.95.
When vacated, contact ground 121.95, Thai Smile 561. Suvarnabhumi ground, Thai Smile 561, runway vacated with Echo 12.
Thai Smile 561, taxi to gate.
Cabin
Bravo
crew,
3,
please set doors to manual.
Delta Golf, Charlie, Tango 4.
Taxi to gate, Bravo 3, via Echo 12, Delta 8, Delta, Golf, Charlie, Tango 4, Thai Smile 561.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Yeah, I just wish I had a more souped up computer for these bigger airports. It's awesome to see all these other planes, but it really hits the frame rates right now. We're on to Gulf. Going to Charlie. You can see a knock air right there in front of us. Looks like it. I don't know if knock air actually flies in the. Those might not be knock. Something else. 'Cause I don't think they fly into this airport. They go to Dan Mueang on the north side. Juke Air. Royal Bhutan will be flying that again pretty soon. S7. That's what I was thinking it was. Wow, S7 flies here from Russia. Pretty cool.
Thai 585, hold position.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Hold position.
Why is she just staring at me? Ooh. Alright, so we're on it. Opposite side, concourse, looks like concourse A probably. We get a nice tour of Bravo Kilo Kilo here. I say that because every time I try to say the airport name, I'm going to butcher it. Suvarnabhumi Airport. For the international, like the more big international. Dan Mueang does get international flights. I mean, we flew from Hangzhou, China to Dan Mueang, and then we took a taxi to a hotel, spent the night. Then we took the another taxi over to this airport to fly down. Actually do a domestic flight. Did a domestic flight out of this airport. No, we did it the other way. No, we flew from Hangzhou to this airport. Then we took a taxi to Dan Mueang the next day. For the domestic flight. That's what, yeah. To, I can't remember where we went. Toulon. Bravo 3, so that's probably going to be right in front of us. Because we got the Charlie gates next to us. Oh, why did they turn us down this? This is, yeah, we're not supposed to be in here. We should be... So, it's funny how the follow me... Well, the follow me is not following the taxi routing we were given. The taxi routing we were given would have taken us to outside there. For some reason, we came in here into Concourse C. That actually makes sense. We're going to go to Concourse B. Did I say Concourse A before? It makes sense. Concourse B for B gates, right? Now we're on Tango 6. Now we're going back out to Charlie. Kind of cut through a little early. And now we got this guy in front of us. Hopefully he's moving. Yes, no. What are you doing? I hate it when they just sit there like that. Another Thai smile? Yeah. Really full airport today. Beep beep. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, sometimes the other traffic does a very good job of driving around and interacting. Other times it does this and just kind of locks you up. We'll just unrealistically drive through it.
Thai 585, continue taxi.
Oh, no, there they go. Well, they told me to stop taxi for some reason.
585.
Is that another Thai smile? Yeah, they got a fancier livery then. Oh no, same. Right in here, Tango 4, so we're just gonna follow company.
Suvarnabhumi ground, Bangkok Air 180, runway located with Echo 12. Bangkok Air 180, taxi to gate Delta 8 via Echo 12, Delta 8, Delta, Golf, Tango 11. Taxi to gate Delta 8 via Echo 12, Delta 8, Delta, Golf, Tango 11, Bangkok Air 180. Bangkok Air 180, hold position. Hold position, Bangkok Air 180.
Okay, he wasn't really helpful. Parking brake on. Cabin crew disarm slides and cross-check.
The boarding requested.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
Crystal clear. 5 out of 5.
Roger.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open the doors when ready and begin deboarding.
Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you
Parking
uploaded in a couple of
checklist.
minutes.
Roger.
Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav and logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Set and checked.
Parking checklist complete.
So beautiful. I've actually been to this airport, so this is actually what it looks like at the gates. Really cool. All right. Well, let's check out the flight on Volanta. There it is, nice straightforward flight, no issues. Flew over Vientiane, where we came from last flight. Flight time 1 hour 35 minutes, block time right on the dot 2 hours, landing rate negative 210 feet per minute, landing G-force 1.02, good. Distance 628 nautical miles and a landing speed of 121 knots. Fuel burn 3,601 kilograms. Good looking flight right there. Check out the world tour map. And today, show off Thailand. There it is. All right, next flight we are flying over to Bangladesh. We're going to be flying to Dhaka. That's going to be on, let's see, what do I got? On Bangladesh Biman Airlines in the Boeing 737-800, so we're not going to have our animated co-pilot. But again, should be a good flight here out of Thailand and into Dhaka. While we're in here, let's just kind of take a look at the... Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like. I remember camping out in here. It's so beautiful.
Thai Jet 2304, contact Suvarnabhumi.
We were here. We were in this airport in the middle of the night. And it was kind of looked like this, where it was like there wasn't a lot. The main. We'll see if we can find the main hall. Here. I think it's going to be over here in the center. He's running. This is a big airport. Weird. Not sure where we're at in the airport now. I think we need to go upstairs, perhaps? We're in the main area, I think. There we go. Yeah, so I remember we were literally standing up in like that corner over there, like McDonald's and different restaurants and stuff up in that area. And we were right up here and getting off one of these flights and coming in where a bunch of, you know, Asian celebrities, I don't know if they're from Thailand or where, but yeah, they had a whole entourage and fans were all just clamoring in this whole area, in the check-in area. Oh, really cool. Alright, let's go back outside. And once again, thank you for coming on the flight, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning. If you're watching this in replay, please leave
Type 351 heavy pushback and startup approved.
Please leave a comment below, hit the like button if you haven't already, subscribed. If you want to watch on Twitch, I am on Twitch, Martin Wenzel on Twitch. And until next time, happy flying, and take care.
Type 351 heavy, taxi to holding point 101 left, 5 Tango 5, Tango 4, Charlie, Juliet, Delta 11, Echo 1 minor. Taxi to holding point 101 left, via Tango 5, Tango 4, Charlie, Juliet, Delta 11, Echo 1 minor, Type 351 heavy. Suvarnabhumi ground, Korean X653 heavy, runway vacated with Bravo 7.